Yeah,
You know,
it's
it's kind of frosty feeling.
That's what I mean, man. When I think of Boston, I think of wintertime. Oh, boy. Speaking of frosty, we're in for a treat, man.
Okay. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So, the closest to your oh, no. Are they getting off stream? Are they? Oh.
I think they're getting off stream, yeah.
Oh, that's so sad, man. Oh, no, they're just switching. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. So we're still getting this set.
Okay,
so
so
I recognize SuperGirlKels.
and her brother, Jayy,
Mm-hmm.
who were both I don't recall where Jayy lands on the rankings in Montreal this season. I know Kels is up there like number 2. I think Jayy might be number 3 or somewhere around there. They're both really good. And Kels obviously one of the top Sonic main from Canada. Also sponsored by Even Matchup Gaming. So she does a lot of work, man. A lot of esportsy stuff. So.
Oh yeah, it was sponsored by Red Bull for a bit there. I don't know if she still is or.
Off the top of my head, I don't recall. I was talking to her earlier. I should have asked her about that. But and again, I know her brother is sponsored by somebody. I just can't recall off the top of my head either.
I'm assuming she isn't because otherwise she'd be wearing the Red Bull cap.
Yeah, probably.
That's my read on it.
Maybe.
But yeah, siblings always historically really strong, and their opponents, I don't know.
So the man in the Budweiser tank top is a legend known as MattyG. MattyG has been vacant for a very, very long time.
Yes.
Of the DMG, Wi-Fi group, Wi-Fi Warrior, really, really good player, man. He had his come out performance for the most part was last year at Super Smash Con where he got 9th place.
Yeah.
And he's kind of been dormant otherwise. I forget what his partner's name is, but I know he has a really funny tag, and I'll remember in a second. It was really, really good.
Yeah, MattyG is an absolute monster. I remember one of my favorite sets, like top 5 sets from last year to watch, was him versus Light at Smash Con.
Yeah, man.
That was my introduction to the way New England guys like to play, and that was really great. But looks like, MattyG can't be rocking his Cloud, unfortunately. So he's going to be going with the Bayonetta.
Yes, sir. Oh, no, there we go. RefriedJeans. That's a great tag.
That is actually an amazing tag, yeah.
Yeah, I know he's another local New England player. So yeah, we're going to have the team combination of Bayo and Sonic going up against Bayo and Fox. So this is going to be interesting, man. Now, I think Fox versus Sonic is kind of a rough matchup. And something looks like Kels lost her jump somewhere in the fray right there. Yeah. That's going to be stock loss for her. So definitely Fox is going to do a good job kind of keeping Sonic in check. And obviously Bayo's going to do a good job of that also. So we'll see how well this works out for everybody.
Both Sonic and Fox are interesting doubles characters because, like, there are some characters where it ends up 2 1v1s on opposite sides of the stage. Like, they do just fine.
Yep.
But Fox and Sonic want as much space to run around as possible. So, like, they kind of run full screen support the entire time, just harassing everybody at once. So seeing them kind of cross wires as this double set goes on, that's going to be fun to see.
Yeah, like I think Sonic is a great doubles character just because he's able to disrupt and all that stuff that you were saying. Against characters that are really good at punishing landings like Bayo and Fox, it's definitely very character dependent on their other side. But obviously Kels is a character specialist for the most part. She's not going to be playing anyone other than Sonic. And it's working out for the most part. They're at a little bit of a deficit here, and RefriedJeans going to lose that second stock right there.
Yeah. And we still have MattyG at all 3 of his stocks, 127%, but otherwise, he's handling himself really nicely, the way we've seen the other Bayo mains do as well when they have a lead. It's just not really doing much more in the open otherwise other than tossing a few bears.
Yeah. Good. That was really, really smart from RefriedJeans. Again, knowing that he was in kind of a disadvantageous situation without his partner, so just holding on to Kels so that he didn't get followed up on, waiting for his partner to get back.
Yeah, that's the important thing is being able to survive that 1 second, 2 seconds. It doesn't sound like a lot of time, but any time in a 2v1 is nasty business.
Ooh, great job there from Kels, going for the downer mixed up out of spin dash. And that's going to be stock loss for RefriedJeans, as now the red team is going to have a share stock situation. And we'll look kind of a little bit of a sloppy start for Kels and Jayy. It's worked out in their favor here. They have a full stock lead on MattyG and RefriedJeans.
It's so hard, though, to call it a full lead because, of course, one good setup by the red team. Yeah, just, maybe not like this.
Yeah. No, that's kind of Sonic's, that's kind of his only, thing going for him when he gets hit by wedge time is if he can react fast enough to it, he can hit air dodge and he's safe from the entire animation.
Yeah. No, that was actually good awareness by Kels to have that backdoor strategy to stay alive.
Yeah, man, for sure. And again, Jayy able to get that disadvantage. He did a good job just hanging by Kels, making sure that he's just there to pick up whatever she can't reach. Gonna lose that stock there, so the red team slowly chipping away at the lead.
Oh, there they go. That's the other chip they needed. Now they got themselves a last stock situation. It's now just a matter of keeping their composure together long enough to take one of these blue team stocks. But the question is, are they gonna get the chance? Because I mean, Jay's looking for blood out here at the ledge, and Kels trying to keep a careful eye on MattyG so he doesn't do anything too suspicious.
Good mix up with the spin dash right there. Blue team having a lot of stage control right now. You see RefriedJeans just trying to get back in a position to be able to cover his partner.
But again, Sonic speed coming into play, just keeping an eye on that Fox too.
Yeah, man, Sonic is such a nuisance in teams. It's like that itch in a conference call, or like in a meeting at work. You can't itch.
Yeah,
like,
Skype call,
yeah.
or like when the camera's on you on commentary.
Yep.
So like, yeah.
It's like, ugh, I want to get rid of you, but I can't. This could be big. But again, just gonna go for the regrab. Again, Fox doing a really good job to staying alive right now.
Oh,
that was so smart.
So sick. Kels also just being able to react to what MattyG was doing and get that punish herself. She closes out RefriedJeans stock, but wow, that is so crazy. I honestly love watching Bayo still, just because like you still see things like that. It's just like I didn't think to combine those two moves in that order, but that was
man.
nice.
It's like, huh, that works. Cool. Let's try that again. So again, good stuff there from Kels and Jay.
Yeah, just clutching that out at the very end. It got really close. Red team was slowly chipping that back.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, you can tell that they're not resting on their laurels because like they're discussing carefully with each other what they need to do, what's been working for this team, especially what change they made in that last stock.
Yep, absolutely.
To start making that comeback, because that stuff's really important too.
Yeah, man, for sure. And I also know that Matt, looks like we're not going to get a character switch for MattyG. I know he does have a Mega Man that he put himself on the map with early. Yep, he plays Mega Man. This Mega Man's nice, man.
Huh.
Yeah, that is a polished character he's got there. But again, just going to stick with the Bayonetta. Rightfully so. I don't really think it did anything wrong. It was just that Kels and Jay just, got the big hits when it mattered.
Yeah. That's part of the thing is, like, if two people are playing equally well, it's not like it's going to become a draw every time, right? The coin flips the way the coin flips. Somebody walks away the winner, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily outplaying by a significant amount the other guy.
Okay, Kels kind of in a world of hurt right now. It's had a great edge guard from MattyG, but unfortunately some friendly fire right there will result in the first stock loss for the red team.
Yeah, that is super unfortunate.
Again, just a lot of sandwich play coming out right now. Both team members just trying to keep each other locked away. Good follow-up with the upper right there to take care of Jay's stock by RefriedJeans.
Yeah, making up for that friendly fire loss very quickly, putting things back even on the board. And it's actually interesting to see that the red team, they're really not paying any attention to SuperGirlKels. They're like, trying to pin down that Sonic is really tough. And yeah, the Sonic has back airs and stuff like that too. But, if you can't quite make it work, they just focus on the teammate who can't move that fast.
Yeah, man. And again, that was a great reaction from Kels being able to get that back air out of Jay's witch twist.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be big damage coming out.
Oh,
I like that. That was a really smart attempt there for MattyG,
yeah.
But again, just too high a percent for RefriedJeans to come out of that alive.
Yeah, but I like that we're seeing these like strategic friendly fire hits as well across this block. You can definitely make attempts to swings to save your teammate's life.
Yep, hit your friends, man. That's the moral of the story here.
Please don't hit your friends. Koopa, don't hit me.
Again, Jay in a little bit of a pickle right there, but able to get back to the stage, and that's going to be stock loss for Kels. Kind of losing that first stock there. And I love the use of Jet approaching with up air. That move is so safe if you play your cards right. And
once again, Kels just being on top of this the moment that Jay's stock is taken. She's right there to take their stock for it. Keeping a good parity going, and in fact, establishing a lead because of that exchange rate, so to speak.
Yeah, and she's sitting at that pretty percent right now where she's not really going to be in any danger of dying anytime soon. Again, just doing a good job. This is funny watching two Bayos. They're racing each other like a water gun game at an amusement park.
You know what it is? It's poetry.
Yeah.
It rhymes.
Yeah.
It's the bars are two Bayos witch twisting. That's what it is.
So RefriedJeans at that dangerous percent right now. Oh!
That was so scary. Good air dodge by Kels, just being able to see through that 50-50 situation.
Yeah, but it's going to get the back throw on the platform, and now MattyG going to have his turn at a 2v1 here.
Yeah, this is going to be really tricky. Kels, even though she has the percent deficit, she's the one approaching right now, playing that point roll.
You see Kels being really smart, not overextending that combo right there, knowing that she could potentially die for it if she plays her cards wrong.
Oh yeah, either a witch twist or a witch time or something. It's Bayonetta and a creative player controlling her. It's tough.
There's a regrab situation, but again, good mix-up on the ledge right there for MattyG.
Oh, Kels just going to reset back down to neutral, let Jayy try to pick that up, and he does. So the two of them are going to go ahead and take that set 2-0.
Yep, Mirage Jayy and even matchup gaming. SuperGirlKels moving on to loser's bracket. RefriedJeans and MattyG are going to get eliminated there. But a good showing right there. Again, MattyG hasn't been around in a while, so it's nice to see him as Kels has that awesome backpack on display.
I actually didn't catch what was the backpack.
So it's a Sonic backpack that's made entirely out of Sonic the Comic covers.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, yo, I can actually see that.
Yeah,
That's
so
nice.
There's actually a funny story about that backpack. I actually lost that backpack in a bet with Kels.
Wait, that's your backpack?
Yeah, so let me give you. So I don't know if that's the exact same backpack. I'm assuming it is because I've only seen one like it. So it was at Royal Flush a couple years ago, and I told Kels as a bet. I'm just like, oh, if you get if you get top 4 in teams, I'll give you my backpack. And then she's like, I did. I'm just like, all right, if you get top 8 winner side, I'll give you my backpack. And then she did it, and I'm like, you know what?
She earned it, man. She definitely
man.
earned it. So
good on you, man. And she was like, wait, are you sure I could have this? I'm just like, yeah, dude, it's yours.
yeah,
so
man of my word. Here you go. I mean, you know,
I cannot dispute fact. You did this.
We need more like Archie Sonic merch. Like, I think even Matchup Gaming needs to dangle that like over the horizon. See if.
Oh yeah, man. That's gonna we get a quick flash of our sponsors up on the screen right now. Hope you guys are, checking out all this stuff. Those controllers are so